One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. 50 plant. 54. Step.
On first down, it's Grant. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
61. Matchbox right.
On 2nd down now, it's Grant. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Sam off.
This is Logan. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Logan.
Damn, you
and
see how that
he can
nigga
only
drove in
manage
there?
to get this to the 45-yard line.
That nigga-
well short of the
You
first.
see that nigga dive
Just
in
a
that block
1-yard pickup
like a
there, and it'll
missile.
be 4th down.
Yeah. I didn't even realize what down it was. That was that 2nd down play.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set. 30 base. Hard. Hard. Hey. Get it.
The first carry for the North Texas man, it's Jeff Wilson. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Look at me. Zipper. Defense.
2nd down, this is Wilson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Jones now to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
On second down, it's Grant. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming.
That was a first down. What?
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Could have sworn it would.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. On third down, it's Logan, and he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Now a give right side. Grant. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard second down.
Brings up second down at their 48-yard line.
Set, ready? 60 outlaw. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
From just shy of midfield, Vick. Looking left side, and it's complete. A first down there. Bound whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 50. Play.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Ready?
Vick goes play action. They'll roll him out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. On 4th down, Vick. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we have the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
Kicker, bro, fucking me up.
Feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
So
thanks
now,
for this shit.
it's game on.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves. And not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Here's Jones off the play fake. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. First down, Vic. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They run the counter. It's Grant, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Go!
Here's Vic. Well, the 2 men come together. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there. They wind up backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
At their own 18-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Looking deep for Jennings. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Jones, off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
On the ball. On the ball.
From the gun, Jones got his target, Samuel. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
That's my fault. I'm looking at the nigga. I switched off.
In for the score, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
That'd be my damn fault right there. Clock management, play calling. All that. I should have stayed base defense right there.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
You get the ball back.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Ready.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Leo. Snap.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
You ain't doing nothing.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Yeah. Come on, the ball. Check. Go on. Watch the safety creep. Hey.
From the 41, Vick flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle.
Come on.
That'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On play action, Vick sliding out of the pocket. It's complete to Grant. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Here we go, here we go. 61, matchbox lights. Bring it, bring it.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 6 yards away. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Ready?
From the 31, Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kenny Clark, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Set, 10-2 soft. Check pass, get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones.
Get him.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Recon, 132.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mostert, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. This is Mostert. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And the blitz does come. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashawn Gary, his 2nd sack of the night.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases. Whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Ready up, here we go. 8, read. Let's go, D. General West.
They'll run on 1st down. Grant. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant, and he'll get this down only to the 18. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Vick now. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Eric Armstead. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Tavecchio puts this one through, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Well, the offense, they got the ball in a great spot, but they went nowhere. Forced him to take just the 3.
And they'll be, happy taking the 3. But those guys on the other side, they've got to be ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere. It made them kick a field goal. It almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position.
And nothing but daylight ahead. 30, 10, touchdown.
Good shit. Good shit.
A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are back within a single score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
I just grab a nugget when I can.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. This one fielded at the 5. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Throwing, Vic. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That's taken on the 25. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the foot. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. After the sack on 1st down, Jones, they find some open field here.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
10-2 stop. Greystone, travel. I got it. Check 99. Check 99. Check 9. Check 9. Check 15. Check 15. Hey, Sam on. Check 3. Check 3.
On 1st down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Down. 18 Gator. Topper. Topper. We own it. Walk them. Walk the twins. Check 52.
5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
Keep playing the fellas all day.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, watch this, watch this. Big air, big air, big air. Go.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into
I didn't know that was. I ain't never did that block. I ain't never did that play. So I was like, which?
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big
I
spot.
sure ain't never did that.
This to make it a
I know.
2-score game. The kick by Tavecchio is good.
But I'm
and
trying
that
to see
will make
how
this
to.
a 9-point lead.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game.
I ain't never
His
ran that
field goal
motherfucker,
of the
dog.
game, able to knock it through.
Yeah,
That fucked me up because I thought I was gonna be going a different way.
You get to play a little bit looser, don't you?
The
Because you
motherfucker
do
went the
now
other way, and I
have
was
a
like,
little bit of a
damn.
margin of error, don't you?
After the field goal, here's Tavecchio to kick it away.
Tavecchio.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Back him up. We go.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Rashawn Gary make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Looking to throw. Jones.
Catch the ball.
And that'll be incomplete.
Motherfucker.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
Yeah, I'm trying to check. I'm pushing triangle like a motherfucker.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
80 weapons. Hey, Alpha. Check Mike 54. Hey.
So here's Vic following the interception. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Pittsburgh. 54. Recon, 132 fighter. Set fire.
From the gun, Vic. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Corey Grant, his second touchdown of the night. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2.
I'm trying to collect. Switches. Protein spill. Go. Switch. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Shoot.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kenny Clark able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Jones now throwing on 4th down. And Jennings has it. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
You shouldn't. I don't know how the fuck you got that.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.